Hollywood can be a deceitful place. Here are the top 10 celebrities who exposed the biggest liars in Hollywood. First off, we have Kim K, who exposed Taylor Swift. In 2015, Kanye West released a song called Famous, and in the song he has a lyric that says, "Me and Taylor might still have sex. I made that beat famous." Kanye called Taylor to get her approval, and she said yes. But when the song was released, Taylor said she had no idea what was happening. Well, Kim K came to the rescue and pulled out the receipts. Kim leaked a video online of Taylor on the phone with Kanye giving him permission for the lyrics. Next, we have Leah Remini, who exposed Tom Cruise. Leah Remini called out Tom Cruise for his role in Scientology amid the success of Top Gun Maverick. Leah left Scientology in 2003, having since become a vocal critic of the church through her Emmy-winning docuseries. She personally interacted with Tom during her time as a Scientologist and even attended his wedding to Katie Holmes. Leah further alleged that Tom was involved with toxic behavior within Scientology. Quote, "He is very aware of the toxicity that goes on in Scientology," Leah told the Daily Beast in 2018. "He's been part of it." Following the success of Top Gun Maverick, ex-Scientologist Claire Headley made a Facebook post about how the movie reminds her of, quote, "Tom Cruise and his crimes against humanity. Tom Cruise promotes a dangerous cult that destroyed my family too, the same cult that almost cost me my marriage and my life," the post continued. "I will not watch the movie, nor will I ever support or approve of this scam of a man. Trust me, Tom Cruise knows exactly who he is supporting and the things that organization perpetrates. I worked with him while I was there." Next, we have Nikkitutorials, who exposed Ellen DeGeneres. YouTuber Nikkitutorials has spoken out again about how she was treated on the Ellen DeGeneres show. According to Pop Crave, she was greeted by an angry, overworked intern and then not given the same VIP treatment as the other Ellen show guests. She said she wasn't allowed to use the bathroom closest to her because it was, quote, reserved for the Jonas Brothers. She appeared on the show a few years ago after she came out as transgender in an emotional YouTube video. In a subsequent interview with a Dutch talk show, she suggested that DeGeneres was, quote, cold and distant when the cameras were turned off. Next, we have Jenette Mccurdy, who exposed Dan Schneider, the creator of lots of Nickelodeon shows. The Amanda Show, Zoe 101, Drake and Josh, iCarly, Victorious, and Sam and Cat are among Schneider's famous works. Jenette Mccurdy has been one of the most vocal about her horrible experiences during her acting stint on Nickelodeon. The actress was generous in sharing her thoughts about her run with iCarly and Sam and Cat, saying she's embarrassed by her past roles and that Nickelodeon caused her to leave acting. She never names him in her book, but instead, Mccurdy refers to Dan Schneider as the creator. Mccurdy writes in her book of his two distinct sides. One side was excessively complimentary and supportive, while the other could be cruel and controlling. She wrote of moments when he pressured her to drink while underage, gave her an unwanted massage, and forced her to wear a bikini for a photo shoot. The actor wrote of a dinner between the pair where the creator wanted her to drink alcohol. When she refused, he told her that the kids on Victorious, another Nickelodeon show, drank and always partied. Jenette Mccurdy wrote that he often compared the two casts in an effort to make the iCarly cast do things. Given the success of his teen sitcoms, plus the popularity that followed some upcoming stars, it was a shocker when allegations about his behavior and impropriety surfaced, and the fact that he was working with minors, so rumors overflowed and the public really wanted to know more. Next up, we have Dwayne Johnson, who exposed Vin Diesel. Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel's feud has been as turbulent as any action sequence in the Fast and Furious franchise. Since 2016, countless reports of behind-the-scenes drama between Diesel and Johnson have followed the actors well beyond the filming of 2017's The Fate of the Furious, the inception point of their long-standing contention. It was while shooting the 8th installment of the iconic franchise that the two men were rumored to have butted heads on more than one occasion. On August 8, 2016, Johnson shared a lengthy, now deleted Instagram post in which he praised his female co-stars and the crew, but called out some of his male co-stars. Quote, "There's no other franchise that gets my blood boiling more than this one," Johnson wrote. "My female co-stars are always amazing and I love them. My male co-stars, however, are a different story. Some conduct themselves as stand-up men and true professionals, while others don't. When you watch this movie next April and it seems like I'm not acting in some of these scenes and my blood is legit boiling, you are right." Now let's talk about the YouTube drama that erupted the world last year. Trisha Paytas exposing Colleen Ballinger. The 35-year-old YouTube star confirmed that her and Colleen Ballinger's Oversharing podcast was coming to an end after only 3 episodes. Trisha opened up about the decision to cancel the podcast following the allegations from former Colleen Ballinger fans that say that the Miranda Sings creator had previously sent them NSFW photos and videos of Trisha while making fun of her body. Trisha said that she reached out to Colleen about the allegations and she completely denied them. "This is all very embarrassing," Trisha said in her July 9th YouTube video. "It's very embarrassing at the end of the day. I don't get embarrassed by many things, like obviously, but the podcast ending after 3 episodes is very embarrassing." The podcast, which premiered May 23rd, released its last episode on June 6th, days after allegations of Colleen forming inappropriate relationships with her young fans. In late June, Colleen responded with a 10-minute ukulele song where she admitted previous wrongdoings but denied ever doing anything wrong seriously with her fans. Of the whole experience, Trisha reiterated, "Us doing all of this is embarrassing. It takes a lot for me to get embarrassed. When I say I've never wanted a chapter in my life to be over faster than this," Trisha continued, "even though it was a really small chapter, I mean it." Alright, now let's discuss Jojo Siwa, who exposed Candace Cameron. The Dance Moms alum kickstarted a back and forth with Candace Cameron when she posted a viral TikTok calling Candace the rudest person she'd ever met. Candace is known for Full House, as well as her starring role in Fuller House and her starring roles in Hallmark movies, until her homophobic and proud comments came to the public. But let's back up a moment to her drama with a Fuller House co-star. This co-star played a queer character on the show for 4 episodes and shared some behind-the-scenes tea on TikTok. She said, quote, "I remember I got sat down by the writers and the studio to basically warn me how this person allegedly was trying to get the character removed and not have a queer character on the show," adding that she was also, quote, "warned and prepared that the Fuller House star, Candace, her fan base might also target her." Yikes. Now, some even more tea, Candace was starring in multiple Hallmark Christmas movies until she suddenly got fired from the company. Nobody knew why, until in 2022, she began a new Christmas movie company where she states, quote, "keeps traditional marriage at the forefront, aka only straight couples." My guess is that Candace didn't like the direction that Hallmark was going and adding gay couples to some of their movies, so she voiced her opinion and eventually got let go. Next, we have Latto, who exposed Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj and Latto have gotten into an online feud following a dispute about their hit songs. Nicki took to social media to voice her disapproval about her single Super Freaky Girl reportedly being considered for the pop categories at the Grammys instead of the rap categories. In making her point, she said that Latto's hit Big Energy should have been removed from any categories. Shortly after Minaj's tweet, Latto tweeted, "Damn, I can't win for losing all these awards / nominations. I can't even celebrate." A private conversation was had between the two rappers in direct messages, which Nicki posted a screenshot of in a now deleted tweet where she called Latto a, quote, "Karen" and a scratch off. In the screenshot, Latto said she agreed with Nicki's argument regarding the Grammys, but said, quote, "Because of where we left off, I don't think you need to bring my name or song up to prove your point. This Karen has probably mentioned my name in over 100 interviews," Nicki tweeted. Said she waited in line for Pink Friday with her Barbie chain on, but today, Scratch Off decides to be silent. Rather than speak up for the black woman she called her biggest inspiration. Latto responded by calling Nicki a 40-year-old bully, adding that she has been ignoring any disses from Nicki since last March. Next up, we have Noah Schnapp and Doja Cat. Doja Cat had beef with Stranger Things teen idol Noah Schnapp for revealing a private conversation in which the singer asked to be put in touch with Stranger Things Season's 4 star Joseph Quinn. A screenshot of their exchange went viral after it was shared by Noah in a deleted TikTok, behavior that Doja Cat has since labeled as degrading, exploitative, and super embarrassing after not telling Doja he was going to post the conversation. And finally, let's discuss James Corden being exposed by a restaurant. Restaurateur Keith McNally claimed that the Late Late Show host had been, quote, toxic to servers while dining at his well-known Manhattan eatery Balthazar. The restaurateur shared 2 alleged instances of the host's poor behavior, first saying that James apparently threatened to write a, quote, nasty review on Yelp if he was not given a second round of free drinks. The second incident took place more recently when James apparently, quote, began yelling like crazy to the servers after his wife was displeased with the quality of her egg yolk omelet. Alright, thank you guys for watching today's video. Subscribe for more celebrity.